Beneath skies that shift from silver mist to blazing blue, at the edge of the world, lies a land sculpted by fire, ice, and time. This is New Zealand, Aotearoa, the long white cloud stretched over snow-capped peaks, ancient rainforests, glacial lakes, and coastlines where mountains fall into the sea. It's a place where nature still feels wild and untamed, where silence echoes across fjords and birdsong fills the canopy. But beyond the breathtaking landscapes, it's a land layered with meaning, home to the Māori people whose stories and spirit are woven into every ridge and river. In this journey, we'll travel across islands that defy scale, meeting Earth's raw beauty at every turn, in a country that feels at once ancient and alive. Beneath towering cliffs cloaked in emerald rainforests, a pristine fjord stretches deep into the heart of New Zealand's rugged wilderness. This remote haven, home to fewer than 3,000 souls, feels untouched by time. Formed by glaciers thousands of years ago, its waters mirror the dramatic skies and cascade with hidden waterfalls, whispered secrets of an ancient Earth. The air hums with the songs of native birds, while elusive wildlife thrives in quiet solitude. Long before explorers charted its shores, indigenous people revered this land, weaving stories into its mountains and tides. Today, its mysterious beauty draws travelers seeking serenity and awe, where every moment feels suspended between earth and sky. A timeless sanctuary where nature's power and peace coexist in perfect harmony. Along the wild southern coast, where dense forests meet crashing waves, the Catlins unfold like a forgotten chapter of nature's story. This rugged region, home to a small, tight-knit community, thrives far from city lights and noise. Untamed rivers carve through the landscape, while secluded beaches stretch beneath dramatic cliffs, shaped by relentless ocean winds. Ancient trees tower over moss-covered trails, sheltering rare wildlife that wanders freely beneath the canopy. The Catlins hold echoes of early settlers and indigenous heritage, where every rock and stream carries a tale of resilience and reverence. Here, the raw power of the Pacific collides with tranquil wilderness, inviting explorers to step into a world where solitude and wild beauty reign supreme. Wharariki Beach feels like a secret whispered by the wind, where golden sands meet restless tides beneath towering sea stacks that rise like ancient sentinels. This remote shoreline, far from bustling towns, stretches wild and open, shaped by the ceaseless rhythm of the Southern Ocean. Beneath ever-changing skies, waves sculpt intricate patterns in the sand, while seals and seabirds claim this rugged sanctuary as their own. Hidden caves and natural arches invite exploration, carved over millennia. For generations, the local Māori have regarded this place as a spiritual gateway, honoring its sacred connection to the ocean and land. Today, Wharariki Beach remains a place of raw, untouched beauty, a cinematic landscape where nature's forces converge in breathtaking harmony. Winding through the majestic Southern Alps, the Routeburn Track threads a 32-kilometer passage connecting two of New Zealand's most untouched national parks. Along this legendary trail, ancient beach forests give way to exposed alpine ridges, where panoramic views stretch across shimmering lakes and distant glaciers. Crystal clear rivers, born from melting snow and hidden waterfalls, sing beside the path as native birds flit through the canopy. For centuries, the Māori have revered this route as a sacred corridor, a vital link between coastal and inland regions rich with stories and tradition. Today, adventurers from around the world journey here, stepping into a timeless dance of earth, sky, and water, a breathtaking testament to New Zealand's wild spirit. Rising sharply against the South Island's expansive sky, Mount Cook, Aoraki to the Māori, soars as New Zealand's tallest peak at 3,724 meters. Sculpted by ancient glaciers and relentless alpine winds, its snow-capped summit pierces the clouds, overlooking rugged valleys and pristine glacial lakes below. This sacred mountain holds deep cultural significance, its name meaning cloud piercer. Revered by Māori as a powerful ancestor. For centuries, it has drawn climbers and explorers, challenging even the most skilled with its steep, icy faces. Surrounding glaciers shimmer like frozen rivers, and the silence of this remote wilderness is broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice. Mount Cook stands as a breathtaking testament to the untamed grandeur of New Zealand. Nestled amid the sweeping landscapes of New Zealand's South Island, Lake Tekapo glows with an otherworldly turquoise brilliance. Its waters rich with glacial minerals that catch the sunlight like liquid jewels. Framed by rolling hills and rugged mountains, this tranquil lake is part of a vast ancient river system shaped by retreating glaciers thousands of years ago. The skies above Lake Tekapo are some of the clearest in the world, earning it a place in the coveted International Dark Sky Reserve, where stars blaze with dazzling intensity against the velvet night. For centuries, the local Māori have honored this land, weaving stories of creation and guardianship into its shores. Today, visitors are drawn to its serene beauty, where water, earth, and sky converge in perfect harmony. Shaped like a lightning bolt and steeped in ancient legend, Lake WakaTipu stretches across the southern landscape like a sapphire ribbon between mountain spines. At 80 kilometers long, it's New Zealand's third largest lake and one of its deepest, plunging over 380 meters at its lowest point. The lake's rhythmic rise and fall, known as the WakaTipu Seicha, creates a natural tide every few minutes, a phenomenon wrapped in Māori myth as the heartbeat of a slain giant resting beneath the waters. For centuries, Māori traveled its shores for food, punamu, greenstone, and sacred connection. Today, Lake WakaTipu draws travelers for its beauty. But beneath the mirrored surface lies a history shaped by ice, fire, and reverence for the land. Queenstown sits on the shores of Lake WakaTipu, surrounded by the towering Southern Alps, a striking hub of natural beauty and adventure. With a population of just over 16,000, this former gold mining town has transformed into New Zealand's premier destination for outdoor sports, drawing visitors worldwide for skiing, bungee jumping, and jet boating. For centuries, Māori have regarded Lake WakaTipu and the surrounding mountains as sacred, believing them to be the resting place of ancestors and a source of life-giving energy. The lake's distinctive lightning bolt shape holds cultural stories, connecting people to the land and their heritage. European settlers arrived in the 1860s during the Otago Gold Rush, sparking rapid growth. Queenstown blends a vibrant tourism-driven economy with a profound respect for its indigenous roots, where dramatic landscapes meet thrilling experiences. Along New Zealand's northern South Island coast, Abel Tasman National Park unfolds as a golden sanctuary where sun-drenched beaches meet vibrant turquoise waters. Carved by ancient tides and sheltered by lush native forests, this coastal paradise stretches over 225 square kilometers of pristine wilderness. The park's gentle bays and hidden coves provide refuge for rare wildlife, while native birds fill the air with their songs. For generations, local Māori communities have navigated these waters and gathered from its abundant shores, seeing the land and sea as intertwined sources of life and identity. Today, kayakers and hikers traverse its famed coastal track, immersing themselves in a landscape where sea, forest, and sky converge in seamless, breathtaking beauty. Perched on New Zealand's east coast, Kaikoura is a rugged coastal town where towering mountain ranges plunge dramatically into the Pacific Ocean. With a population just over 2,000, this remote settlement is renowned worldwide for its extraordinary marine life, Whales, dolphins, and seals thrive in the nutrient-rich waters just offshore. For centuries, Māori have treasured Kaikoura's abundant seas, relying on its fish and seafood as vital sources of sustenance and weaving stories that honor the connection between people and ocean. The town's name, meaning meal of crayfish, reflects this deep relationship. After a powerful 2016 earthquake reshaped the coastline, Kaikoura has demonstrated resilience, rebuilding its community and continuing to draw visitors eager to experience its wild beauty. Fringed by golden beaches and cloaked in ancient rainforest, the Coromandel Peninsula stretches along New Zealand's North Island like a wild emerald finger reaching into the sea. Home to fewer than 10,000 residents, it feels timeless, where volcanic peaks rise above misty hills and coastal bays glisten in the sun. Historically a hub for gold mining and kauri logging, the region has since become a haven for artists, adventurers, and those seeking retreat in nature's stillness. For Māori, the Coromandel holds deep spiritual importance. Its mountains, rivers, and ocean are woven into ancestral journeys and place-based identity. Today, visitors come to explore hidden coves, hike forest trails, and soak in thermal pools, where every view feels like a painted scene brought to life. Carved into the rugged west coast of New Zealand's North Island, Piha Beach is a dramatic sweep of black volcanic sand framed by wild surf and steep cliffs. Just 40 kilometers from Auckland, this small coastal village has a population of fewer than 1,000 people. Yet its waves have earned global fame among surfers. At its center rises Lion Rock, a towering monolith that once served as a fortified pa for Māori, its silhouette still standing as a powerful cultural symbol. The beach holds deep spiritual resonance, viewed by Māori as a threshold between land and sea, where ancestral presence is felt in the rhythm of the tide. Fierce and untamed, Piha is as much a place of reverence as it is of raw, natural power. Beneath a sky that shifts from sapphire to storm, Tongariro National Park unfolds in stark, otherworldly beauty, its volcanic peaks etched with ancient fire. Established in 1887, it is New Zealand's oldest national park and a dual UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for both its dramatic landscapes and deep cultural significance. Here, 3 active volcanoes, Tongariro, Ngauruhoe, and Ruapahu, stand as ancestral guardians. For Māori, this land is sacred. Its mountains are revered as atua, or living spiritual beings, central to cultural identity and storytelling. The park's terrain is a surreal mix of lava flows, emerald lakes, and alpine meadows. Tongariro remains a realm where myth, geology, and wilderness converge in a breathtaking union. Steam hisses from the earth, and geysers rise like spirits in Rotorua, a city where the landscape breathes with volcanic life. Home to around 60,000 people, Rotorua sits atop one of the world's most active geothermal fields, its bubbling mud pools and sulfuric vents bearing witness to the fiery forces below. But it is also one of New Zealand's richest centers of Māori culture. For centuries, Māori have lived alongside this living land, drawing spiritual meaning from its heat and waters, and passing down stories that bind people to place. Visitors are drawn not just by the surreal geothermal wonders, but by the depth of tradition. Marae, haka, and healing hot springs, all woven into a place where culture and earth are equally alive. Rising between 2 harbors and built atop more than 50 dormant volcanoes, Auckland is a city shaped by fire, sea, and centuries of human story. Home to over 1.6 million people, nearly a third of New Zealand's population, it is the nation's largest and most diverse metropolis. Skyscrapers gleam above ancient lava fields, while sailboats pepper the waters, earning Auckland its title as the City of Sails. Long before European ships arrived, Māori thrived here, establishing fortified pa sites on volcanic cones and cultivating the land's rich resources. Today, Auckland is a vibrant blend of cultures, where modern innovation meets ancestral presence, and every skyline view carries whispers of the deep earth and the ocean's reach. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. If you'd like to join us on the next one, then let's go travel here.